Hi! Our lesson for today is about criteria in selecting, citing, and synthesizing related literature. There are a lot of ways to bring in the flow of literature review that will help you develop your research. Frequently asked questions on how to proceed in the conduct of literature review includes how to look for sources, how many sources should be cited, how to discuss ideas taken from the study cited, how to cite authors, and further. The aim of this lesson is to present a step-by-step guide in undertaking a review of literature to facilitate your understanding. In the previous lesson, you learned the definition, importance, and purpose of literature review. An effective literature review selects the right and specific write-ups that give close information to an identified topic, scrutinize and synthesize content about key themes or issues, cite properly authors of information gathered, identify similarities and differences between chosen literatures, and a lot more. Selecting, citing, and synthesizing related literature needs a thorough development of skills in searching, reading, paraphrasing, writing, and even creating your own page of article after reviewing a whole bunch of related sources. Try looking back into one period of your life when you were so eager to know something. What did you do to satisfy your desire to know about such thing? You must have done research. Being exposed to a wide source of facts and conditioned by a limited time frame during the conduct of the study, it is necessary that you have a guided approach in reading or reviewing various literature works that are related to your research topic. Here are some points to consider in an effective literature review. Step 1 is to search for the literature. There are many sources of information available, such as the internet, books, peer-reviewed articles in journals, publications, unpublished works like theses and dissertations, detailed and comprehensive accounts of a research work submitted for a higher degree at the university, conference proceedings or brief summaries of research work presented at conferences, leaflets, posters, blogs, and other library materials offline and online. Some websites might give valuable information such as Wikipedia, Facebook, Twitter, and the likes, but they are not as dependable as other sources of knowledge since it can be edited and considered not as a scholarly article. That is according to Baraceros in 2016. Therefore, there is a need to carefully evaluate online sources as to accuracy and veracity of information. Furthermore, the following are key points in searching literature. First, in gathering sources, have focus, a clearly indicated scope and purpose of the review. Second, isolate and center your research on key themes or issues related to your own research interests. Third, choose articles which are closely related to your research interest. For example, you are studying about physical appearance. The studies Physical Appearance, Anxiety and Social Relations, and Physical Appearance and Stigma will be helpful in your review of related literature. Fourth, choose studies conducted by experts and authorities in that same field of knowledge with your study. For example, you are studying about emotional intelligence. Then search for researchers who are experts in this field of study. We have there Alexandra Nildina, Aaron Garner, Ekaterina Osipenko, and Irina Iwana. Lastly, peer-reviewed materials are much preferable than general sources of ideas. Peer-reviewed materials are articles written by experts and are reviewed by several other experts in the field before the article is published in the journal in order to ensure the article's quality. The article is more likely to be scientifically valid, reach reasonable conclusions, etc. A general source can be found in books, encyclopedias, and specialized biographical sources. Step 2 is reading and citing source of material. In reviewing related literature, you come up with ideas borrowed from someone else. Therefore, it is but polite honesty and courtesy to learn acknowledge other people's intellectual rights and to avoid plagiarism. The following are 3 terms to express recognition of authors' ownership of borrowed ideas according to Sharp in 2012. First is acknowledgement. It identifies individuals who have contributed to the making of the manuscript written at the start of the paper. Second, references or bibliography, a whole list of literary materials including all books, journal, theses, and dissertations along with other sources mentioned. References are arranged alphabetically in some papers or in order of sequence as it comes out in the paper. This holds the summary of the information of all of your sources. Third, citation or in-text-citation. It refers to the author within the main body of the text. Citations can be done by paraphrasing, summarizing, or through quotations. It can be written in the beginning of a text, between the text, or at the last part of the paragraph. Here are some examples of references. Here are some examples of citation or in-text citation. Step 3 is creating or synthesizing your review of related literature. Developing your review of related literature by gathering ideas from other researches can be done by some patterns or techniques like paraphrasing, quoting, and summarizing it. In doing so, you may either change the arrangement of ideas, structures of language by using synonyms, changing format of words by comparison contrast, chronological order, passive-active sentences, inductive-deductive order, or by fusing opinions with the author's ideas. In quoting, a part of an author's words are repeated in writing, but the page number of copied text should be written. Ideas must be essential and quoted judiciously, meaning with full understanding. For example, emotions have taught mankind to reason. The name of the author, the page number, and the year. Summarizing is a shortened version of the original text expressed in your own language, picking only the most important details of the text. For example, emotions teach reasoning. Name of the author, page number, and then the year. Paraphrasing, on the other hand, permits you to explain the idea in your own words. For example, our emotions lead to reasons. Name of author, page number, and then the year. Try practicing what you have learned by filling in the table with the data provided in the headings as guide. Arrange the entries in proper order. Now try paraphrasing by restating these ideas in your own words. Remember that paraphrasing allows you to summarize and synthesize information from one or more sources, focusing on significant information, comparing and contrasting relevant details. That's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching!